Caught on camera. We'll show you what sickened a mother and father. Two caregivers they had paid to look after their helpless son, allegedly abusing this severely autistic young man. Could this happen to you? Now, I'm giving you a warning. We're going to be showing you more of this disturbing video throughout these remaining segments, so please keep in mind that if you have children in the room, think about it. Joining me now, Mark and Kim Oakley, whose son has severe autism. Kim, how did this happen? How did you get to this place?
My son was originally in a group home. We had him at home for several years, and at one point we decided to put him in a group home because our family was basically falling apart from the stress. He was injured in the group home, and so we had to pull him out of the group home. We brought him home.
Was he a difficult, aggressive?
No, he's not aggressive at all. What he is he has autism and self-injurious behavior and epilepsy. The self-injurious behavior, he needs one-to-one protection. While he was in this group home, he was left behind a door to beat himself, suffered a hematoma to his ear. I got a call from the school that said, hey, you got to come to the school. The group home sent him to school, covered his injury with a helmet. And so after that, I said, that's it. He's coming home. We placed him for a while, and that's it. He's never going back to a group home again. We brought him home. I immediately started fighting for in-home nursing respite care, and that was a fight that took us about a year to get. We finally got nursing care, and I'm thinking, oh, thank God, we have some respite now. You know, I can not stay up for 72 hours straight and, you know, half dead. And so I'm all excited about this nursing care that we win through the state. We had disability rights attorneys who helped us, wonderful women that helped us get this nursing care. Then we're given this nursing care, and we're basically not told at all where to get nurses. Then we find out through the San Diego Regional Center that we are able to only use nurses from a certain agency that are vendor approved with a government contract. So we were restricted to like one or two agencies.
So there's no way really to go to the market and investigate who you were hiring. You were sort of being whittled down to a certain group, and you just kind of took that group. Now,
exactly.
Is that accurate? Okay.
That's correct.
Now, we've got more of this video. It's difficult to watch. Let's take a look at this. These are the people that she ended up with. Here we're going to see Jamie actually getting punched. It's unbelievable. I mean, what did you think when you saw this?
Oh. Heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking because we worked so hard.
Worked so hard to stabilize him.
So really hard. I work really, really hard to protect my son for years.
Yeah.
For years and years, ever since he's been little. And then I was so excited about winning nursing care. I was bragging to all my friends, this is great. We have all this care. I can finally, maybe my husband and I can have a life. My other children can have a life. And then we get these people in here that do this behind our backs.
Did you have any suspicions about it? You must have. This is why you put the nanny cam out.
I did, but I could never catch them. I even had a baby monitor that I installed. It would be like a live feed, so you could episodically look at them, like in the middle of the night, and you know, kind of monitor them. But never in my wildest dreams would I have dreamt that they were doing this behind closed doors or when we weren't home, because most of the abuse is caught when we're not there. We're like shopping or we're sleeping. So these were stealth abusers.
Now, you know, most people watching this, I think, starts to think about their own kids, say, in daycare and kindergarten, or their elderly parents, perhaps, in care. Are there did you learn something that other people can take away so something like this doesn't happen?
Yes. There is, even if we would have hired a private investigator to follow these guys around, in the absence of the person that they're actually abusing, how are you ever going to catch them? If I knew what I know now, I would have installed a video that recorded from day one.
So Mark, do you agree with that? If you have somebody who needs care, don't trust anything, just double check?
Yeah, if you have the slightest inclination that you think you need one, get one. Yeah. Don't wait. And
don't rely on other people.
And it doesn't have to be for the disabled.
So these guys had good referrals?
Yes. I called a nursing agency where one of these guys worked, and I said, hey, I understand he works for you. Can you tell me about him? And they said, oh, he's one of our best nurses. And and he had worked in neurology as an RN for years. So, I'm thinking, oh, this is a great guy. He's got, he's going to be compassionate because he's an RN. And you just, as parents, I have learned the hard way, it doesn't matter what their background says, even if it's impeccable, because sometimes the sickest abusers are the hardest to catch. They'll have an impeccable background.
You can't blink as a parent, no matter what, you can't trust, you can't blink,
Correct.
you got to stay vigilant.
You have to.
We asked the attorneys for the suspects for comment. No comment was the response.